Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic, of course. And what we got today for you guys is Naya Soldiers. And Naya Soldiers, one of the decks that I just absolutely love. We didn't get a ton of new cards with a new set, but now we're just trying to look for anything that's not mono red, that's not Esper Control, the Bant mid-range deck, whatever. Anything that's not one of those decks is what we're searching for. And so we're trying to make these decks that are super fun, try to be at least decently good so we can play them. And so this is what we're trying to do with this deck is we are playing all the soldiers that are awesome, which and then we're trying to pump them with Radiant Destiny, Vanquisher's Banner, and a Tristani Discordant, which is amazing because it creates some soldiers, also pumps everything and brings stuff back to our board if we really need it. We do have things to take care of, some answers with Prison Realm, which is really great to get from the new one, is that just having a cheap removal spell like this is great, although the one that convokes might be better. I'm testing this one out here to see how it goes. We do have Silhouette as well, and otherwise we are just playing good soldiers, trying to pump them, trying to get some value here as we go, use a lot of mentoring abilities, and win the game with heroic reinforcements is kind of the dream. That's the goal. If we don't do that, then we hopefully get out enough pump spells, get on a massive march of the multitudes, and just kind of grind out the game with lifelinkers until we can find what we need to win the game. And so that's pretty much the deck. So let's go ahead and get the gameplay, see how it goes, and wish me luck. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to FusionGamingOnline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. All right, up against Starman Deluxe. Bring it on, Starman. And the deluxe version too. We have to not forget that. All right, this looks like a pretty decent hand. I'm trying out Sunhome Stalwart here. If it gets pumped, a really big first striking guy that mentors our another way to mentor our Swiftblade Vindicator or anything else is pretty good. So that's the main reason that he deserves a spot in here. I do think there might be some other cards out there that are good as well that could replace him. But I did want to see how he does in a deck that's meant for soldiers. All right, so pay 2, Hunted Witness. I do not remember if his thing triggers first or mine does. So if we block here, does he get to kill the lifelinker? I do not remember. Goblin Instigator. Right. 10th District Legionnaire. Well, this is the point where we actually like to play Sunhome Stalwart. And no attacks, pass the turn. Is this a Cavalcade of Calamity deck? I'm assuming he's swinging now. Dude, Hunted Witness, awesome. Just kind of sticking there, making sure no one plays anything ever. All right, well, now we hope Footlight Fiend never dies. I will get down Swiftblade Vindicator. And no attacks, pass the turn. That's going to be pretty good with the heroic reinforcements if we hit it here. Let us be a little bit aggressive, kind of swing past their stuff. And then if we can find a green source for Tristani, that is the dream. Swings in. We could block with Hunted Witness, but I think we'll just block here. Heal him. All right, there we go. All right, so Stomping Grounds. This does have Vigilance, right? We could play both of these guys as well. Have a blocker for Legion War Boss, and then Heroic Reinforcements gets even better. All right, let's do this. Let's do it this way. Adanto Vanguard and pass the turn. They do have a Skewer the Critics, okay. That's 8. Totally fine. Swinging in, we blocks. Do we want to grow this guy? Nah, we'll hold off on that for now. Radiant Destiny. Yep, I guess we do that first as well. Soldier. And I think now we can swing with Swiftblade Vindicator. If they block here, here, and here, they can kill the Swiftblade Vindicator. I forgot that this guy only creates a soldier. I thought he actually was a soldier. Maybe Hunted Witness does not deserve a spot here then. Just lets it through. Takes 4. Next turn, Heroic Reinforcements is going to be amazing. If we do find the land for Tristani, it might come first. I'm a little bit greedy here. Okay, I'm a lot bit greedy. There's the Cavalcade. Pretty good. 10th Street Dodger. Not give himself anything here. Has to swing with this Gabo. Swings with everything. Okay. Okay, resolve. Yeah, this is a lot of damage. Can I resolve all? I probably could have. All right, well, we will... block, block, and block. Not going to kill the Footlight Fiend here just because they could kill the Danto Vanguard this way. But we will have a lifelinker now that's going to get even bigger. Okay, so Tristani. Yeah, Tristani is definitely worth playing here. And now we swing in with Vermilion. And they might just concede at this point. Heroic Reinforcements is just the cherry on top for the next turn. We get to gain 3 life, down to 2. I mean, if they find a way to fill up the board here, when it says good game, yeah, this can't handle this board state. Heroic Reinforcements would have been amazing there as well. In fact, we probably had lethal if we'd used it there. Although Tristani definitely helped. I guess actually we did have lethal if we swung in there. So I did miss lethal. I wasn't doing the math. My bad. All right, up against Blignot. Bring it on, Blignot. Blee, blah, blue. This guy. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, can we keep this? A lot of great things on the top end, but a little bit awkward of a start, which might have been okay because like the slow start might have made it okay. We're gonna keep this though. Another Swiftblade with a guy that can mentor. Let's try it out. All right, so Temple Garden tap, pass the turn. Twilight or Footlight Fiend. Let's go Swiftblade Vindicator. Fast turn. Cannot block. See if they have a shock. Lava Coil, okay. Yep, swings in. Let's go ahead and Radiant Destiny. Just get the value now. Soldier. Everything we play now is a lot harder to kill. Judith. Okay. Sunhome Stalwart. Maybe should have played the Swiftblade just because the mana requirements are a little bit greater. Swings in. They cannot actually kill him here. Unless they play something from hand, so... see what they've got. Possibly Plunder. Alrighty. They don't have enough to kill here, so that's fine. Down to 13. We are dropping pretty low. We'd like to find land to get to this Tristani. Another red source would be great so we can play both of these guys as well. Not what I was asking for, dude. Alright, Swiftblade of Vindicator. And let's... can we swing in? Removal spell hurts kind of, but not a ton. Yeah, we can swing in here. We could probably bring Nahiri into this deck too. I just realized giving a lot of our stuff first strike could be decent. But Light Fiend, not a bad card. They have a way to kill the Swiftblade of Vindicator now, unless we find a Tristani. And then we have ways to be very happy with our life. Instead. Legion Warboss. Oh, please swing there. So whenever you attack in with this guy, there's an option to say all attack now. So that was probably what they were doing on accident there. March of the Multitude's pretty good. Okay, another Swiftblade. Bring it down. Let's go ahead and put a counter onto the Swiftblade. If they want to block with extra stuff here, we're fine with that. I'd rather get rid of it on my terms. Pass the turn. March of Multitudes only gives us 1 soldier at the moment. Next turn we can get 3 out of it. Maybe do it as they swing in with a big swing. Gaining lots of life would be pretty devastating to their plans, I'm assuming. Costly Plunder. And I feel like this is the same deck as last time, so maybe this is just what's being played. All right, so does get the Stalwart. Fine. That's cool, that's cool. All right, we'll just take it. No blocks. This means less attackers as well, or less blockers for us swinging in, so that's fine. Heroic Reinforcements. Okay. That, I don't know how they come back from this. This should just be lethal. Because these guys have trample, it's so good. And double strike, yeah. Good game, opponent. So good. Okie dokie, we're up against Bluck. And I'm trying not to say all right at the very beginning, because I know I do that all the time. It's a hard habit to break because it does work as a good filler word, but it's an annoying filler word, so I'm sorry. All right, Hunted Witness, okie dokie. Here we go. Let's go Boros Challenger. If we find land for Tajik, I'd rather play Swiftblade here, actually. So let's go Swiftest of all the blades. See if it gets shocked. Shocking. It just might. They actually hit the Hunted Witness. That's an interesting move. I don't know of anything that stops enough things here. Chandra's Pyro Helix. Wow, who plays that nowadays? Cool. All right, Boros Challenger. Skewer the critics. Getting rid of all our creatures. Well, we'll play another one, fool. Pass the turn. Risk factor, we will take action. They've had a lot of burn not go face at the moment. Another Skewer the Critics, okay. I don't think we can go for the Stomping Ground untapped, so let's go ahead and Stalwart, and then Tajik for the next turn will be pretty good. Risk factor, taking action. A lot of damage coming face. Yeah. Skewer the Critics again. I mean, now they're just top decking though. They are just top decking from here on out. Tajik, swing in. We would love to have gotten Tajik earlier. They could only kill our other stuff after killing Tajik. Which I'm guessing Tajik's probably what they would target anyway. Chandra. Alright, Prison Realm. Probably just going to take care of her now. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Now we can play Hunted Witness as well. And we get to scry. Love it. We're looking for... Do we look for land? Yeah, I think we look for land here. Shockland. Good enough. All right, swing in. Down to 14. Just because we do get to create life linkers, I think that that's necessary. They have to have another Chandra's Pyra Helix to have a chance here. All right, so Tristani. Lightning strikes face, down to 5. They have to have a lot of damage next turn to not let us gain enough life here. The Chandra's Pyro Helix doesn't do it. And I believe we get to come back. Yeah, opponent scoops it up. A little bit risky going for the shock land. But I think that getting lifelink on the battlefield was what helped us win there for sure. All right, up against Shinobu. Bring it on, Shinobu. And we are playing our Naya soldiers again. And we would love to have our Naya colors, especially white. I think we are only playing 2 stomping grounds. And a little bit annoying that we found those. Like, stomping grounds, we have 2 of them. And I think that's our only duel for green-red. Everything else is in white, because we absolutely have to have white for this deck. All right, well, now with Tajik coming in, let's go for Swiftblade, see if it gets shocked. But Tajik into Swiftblade, or Swiftblade into Tajik, one of the best things you can do. It's such a solid, fun deck, or fun way to play. And it's starting to irritate my right ear. Let's go ahead and switch that up there, why don't we? All right, P2 life, play a Tajik. You cannot kill this guy once he's down. Swing in, so much damage. That's 7 damage on turn 3. Only getting better for the next turn. It'll be 9 damage. With Radiant Destiny, it's actually lethal. Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool. All right. So this is a turn 4 kill. Just with these 2 guys. And that's why we play it. Radiant Destiny, does it resolve on Soldier? And lethal? Yep, that's a lethal. Yes! Oh my goodness. That's super powerful. So this deck does have a turn 4 kill, by the way. Not too shabby. All right, up against Fable 3. Fable, those are actually pretty fun games. I only got to play them one time, my first semester of college. How do we not have any white mana? Those are our only things that don't have white in them. I feel like we can't even play anything in our hand. Oh my goodness. All right, we keep this, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Sacred Foundry tapped. I feel like the amount of times that I've had like 2 lands that have a different color of land base in it, and then the number of times I draw into those cards has been ridiculous. I think that there's something in Arena that is making that happen. I really don't know. It's very weird where like these stomping grounds, even just on this video so far, we have drawn them a ridiculous amount of times. Let's do we go for Prison Realm here on the Growth Chamber Guardian? Let's scry. Yeah, let's go ahead and play the cards that we've got. It stops them from being able to grab more of these fellers. Another Prison Realm. That's actually not bad. Against this deck, and we know that we have a slow land for a moment. Heroic Reinforcements will create quite a bit of power on the board, especially since we get to Mentor. I guess we Prison Realm again. I'd like to hit something a little bit bigger, but the scrying is important enough here. Yeah, I guess we keep that. Swing in. I mean, we are pretty light on action though, so this is a little bit rough. Growth Chamber Guardian again. Let's go ahead and Swiftblade Vindicator, swing in. They had them all in hand, so honestly this wasn't that useful, but creating a 4/4 is pretty bad for us. We're gonna have to slow down and start building our board at that point, which we can do okay, but it definitely works a lot better if we get to start mentoring and everything here as well. Let's actually see how much damage do we get through with Heroic Reinforcements. If we find a land and we can Memorial to Glory.
Let's see some panic in the streets. Come and destroy.
You probably should have fought there. Has to swing in. We will be able to block it. Yeah, so block here. Legion War Boss and Krenko, very, very solid with Domri. Ooh, man, we need a land. We need a land. We need a land. Okay, Heroic Reinforcements. They did swing in, so that's pretty solid for us. Let's swing here. Actually, let's go here. Forward, forward. Both these guys at Domri. Trying to go a little bit face, kind of press and damage at the moment. If we find land for Tristani, then Swiftblade Vindicator becomes a very powerful asset. And we should just have lethal, I believe. Doesn't trade off with the Legion War Boss. Love that this guy has Vigilance. And if we hit the land for Tristani, I don't know how they come back from this. We'll be able to mentor one of the other tokens, make a bunch of 3/3 swinging in. Growth Chamber Guardian will get big. All right, they do have a removal spell. I think that was kind of the only way that they really came back there. Tristani, if we find land, should be very good. And then into Memorial Glory, just fill up our entire board of big fellas. Finds the last Growth Chamber Guardian. Swings in, yep, gets the mentor. They already saw Heroic Reinforcements. If we hit another one, we win. Hunted Witness. Let's see. So if they swing in next turn, I'm debating if swinging in is actually worthwhile here. We get to do 3 points of damage by putting a counter here. Thinking. Let's say no attacks. I think that we have a better chance of winning with a surprise Tristani or Heroic Reinforcements. We could have swung in there and made them like kind of stop and stonewall a little bit. Not sure if it was worthwhile though. Rule Spellbreaker. And we're pretty close to just dead. I'm glad that we didn't do it now, because that would have just killed us. Counter onto which guy? Yeah, make him a 3/3 so we can't kill him. No, okay, doesn't do that. Well, we will block here. Block here. Block here. Do they have a lightning strike in hand is the question. All right, so what do we need to be able to still win for the next turn? We are going to keep this guy around. We have the lifelinker that comes down as well. Tristani lets us swing in for enough. So we have to hit land. If we hit land, we win. They don't have shock or lightning strike, we win. Or Colossus. They're hovering over another card. Do they have it? We almost had a 5-0. We still have a chance. If we had hit land, we would have won. They have a stinking Colossus. Yeah, there was no real way out of that then. Bummer. I really wish I could draw a card right there and see what that last one was, because I think that we had a chance of winning if we had hit Tristani on the last turn, we would have won. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Almost a 5-0, but we did lose the last one. All right, so we almost went 5-0 with this deck, but ended up being 4-1 because of that last deck. We had to mulligan down to 5, and that really is, I think, what lost us the game. If we had that starting hand with a couple more cards to be playing around with, I think that we would have had a chance. Maybe the Prisms could have gone on to, like, waited for a War Boss, but the Growth Chamber Guardians were one of the biggest threats that we were worried about there, so I think we played it okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the deck. I hope you guys thought it was fun, because it is super fun to me. And if you guys like this kind of stuff, please like the video, subscribe to see more of this kind of content, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.